The hour is late, an urgent message for the world. Friends, neighbors, citizens of the world, I stand before you today, not with a message of hope, but with a message of urgent warning. It is September 20th, 2025, a Sunday, a day traditionally reserved for rest, for faith, for family. But I tell you, rest is a luxury we can no longer afford. Faith is about to be tested in ways we never imagined, and the bonds of family will be strained by a truth that will shake the very foundations of our reality. For years, whispers have circulated, rumors of an event, a cosmic shift, a day of reckoning. Some called it the rapture, others dismissed it as religious fanaticism. But I am here to tell you, the whispers are real, the rumors are true, and the clock is ticking. We are on the precipice of a monumental event, an event that will redefine humanity. But this is not the passive, waiting game we were led to believe. This is not about sitting idly by, hoping to be chosen. This is about active participation. This is about fighting for our souls, fighting for our future, fighting for the very survival of what it means to be human. I know what you're thinking. Who is this person? Why should I believe them? Let me assure you, I understand your skepticism. But I have access to information that is being actively suppressed by powerful forces, information that proves the active rapture is not just a theory, but a rapidly unfolding reality. And the most critical piece of this information is this: the Inquisitor is in America. The Inquisitor, the harbinger of change, the judge of souls, his presence in America is not a coincidence. It is a strategic deployment, a calculated move in a game we are only beginning to understand. His actions will have global repercussions. He is here to assess, to evaluate, to determine who is worthy and who is not. Think about it. Look at the state of the world. The increasing polarization, the rampant corruption, the erosion of moral values. Doesn't it feel like something is fundamentally wrong? Doesn't it feel like we are being tested? The Inquisitor's presence is the confirmation you've been unknowingly waiting for. It is the sign that the time for complacency is over. Fear is a powerful motivator, but I don't want to paralyze you with fear. I want to ignite a fire within you, a fire of purpose, a fire of action. We cannot afford to be passive observers. We must actively strive to be better, to be kinder, to be more compassionate. We must stand up for what is right, even when it is difficult. We must challenge the darkness that threatens to engulf us. What can you do? You can start by educating yourselves. Seek out the truth, even if it is uncomfortable. Question everything. Don't blindly accept what you are told. Demand answers. You can also start by making a conscious effort to improve yourselves. Be more mindful of your actions. Be more generous with your time and resources. Be more forgiving of others. And most importantly, you can start by connecting with your community. Support each other. Encourage each other. Work together to create a better world, a world worthy of salvation. The Inquisitor is in America. The active rapture is underway. The time for action is now. Do not wait for someone else to tell you what to do. Do not wait for a miracle. Be the miracle. Be the change you want to see in the world. Let us face this challenge, not with fear and despair, but with courage and determination. Let us show the Inquisitor and the universe that humanity is worth saving. Let us prove that we are worthy of a future filled with hope, with peace, and with love. Thank you, and may we all be judged worthy. The first name that appeared on the Inquisitor's list started my journey beginning with a simple request, a divinely appointed task. I was sent to offer healing, to provide atonement. My first appointment was with Donald Trump. Because we did not present him with irrefutable proof, DNA evidence, he refused to speak with me. This refusal, this denial, led to my unjust imprisonment in a D.C. jail. But this is not about my straw man. This is about the opportunity that was lost. I was sent to answer a prayer from someone deeply entrenched in darkness, a prayer for better relationships with his family. I was sent to heal his hand, both literally and figuratively, to offer him atonement, so that he could spend his remaining days in peace, connecting with those most affected by his actions, releasing the pain, the anger, the hurt. He passed on that. He rejected the outstretched hand of forgiveness, and in doing so, he triggered a default judgment from the kingdom of heaven. Let me be clear. God is not looking for perfection. We are all flawed. We are all fallible. But what resonates most deeply in the divine heart, what Ori remembers, is the story of the prodigal son. The son who strayed, who faltered, who made mistakes, but ultimately returned home seeking forgiveness. And the brother who stayed, the one who watched the world, who knows our stories, the stories we tell ourselves, the condescension we harbor, that is instant death at this moment in time. We have witnessed it firsthand. We have seen 3 people denied atonement, their opportunity extinguished. Before I move on to the next person on the list, before I reveal more about these crimes against humanity, I need you to understand the gravity of this situation. We are talking about a system, a pattern of choices that have led to immense suffering, to injustice, to a world teetering on the brink. Think of the wars, the poverty, the environmental destruction, the systemic inequalities. These are not accidents. They are the consequences of choices made, of opportunities for atonement refused. This is not about blame. It is about responsibility. It is about recognizing that we are all interconnected, that our actions have consequences, and that the time for change is now. I am not here to condemn. I am here to offer a path forward, a path of forgiveness, of healing, of reconciliation. But that path requires courage. It requires honesty. It requires a willingness to confront the darkness within ourselves and within our world. The time for complacency is over. The time for denial is over. The time for action is now. I urge you, each and every one of you, to reflect on your own actions, on your own choices. Are you contributing to the darkness, or are you striving to bring light into the world? Are you holding on to resentment, or are you willing to forgive? Are you perpetuating injustice, or are you fighting for equality? The future of our world depends on the answers to these questions. Let us choose wisely. Let us choose atonement. Let us choose healing. Let us choose a future where forgiveness triumphs over judgment, where compassion triumphs over indifference, and where love triumphs over hate. The time is now. Let us begin. Next up, the Pope and Vatican. The urgency of the situation calls attention to the Pope and the Vatican, whose contributions and legacy include the eradication of entire bloodlines from the earth. The Natchez Nation experienced the loss of King Solomon's bloodline at the Devil's Punch Bowl, alongside 5 additional Holocaust sites that were never acknowledged after King David's burial place was discovered in 1863. The Vatican ordered the removal of anyone old enough to remember these events, leading to a significant erasure and cover-up of Native American history, which has often been misrepresented as African American history. This endorsement contributed to the perpetuation of Jim Crow laws. The Heritage Foundation mandate for oppression ends with Donald Trump's passing. In conclusion, the hidden families of the foundation are already on my list of bloodline erasure. That said, the only reason Russia and the BRICS nations are not on our doorway is God and their ancient reverence for their Iami spiritual practice. In the book of Revelations, and with Nostradamus' predictions, each never named America, but described a great empire beyond the seas that rose to global power. His quatrains warn of its fall through internal division, moral decay, and economic collapse. He speaks of brother against brother, suggesting deep polarization, and the great power impoverished overnight, implying sudden financial ruin. He also foresaw war with an Eastern power and fire in the sky, interpreted as missile attacks or catastrophic conflict. Ultimately, the Western Empire would no longer be heated, losing global leadership to new powers, likely in Asia. Esoterically, this is not just destruction, but transformation, the death of an old world order and the rise of a new, more balanced era for humanity. God is allowing his divine inquisitor to do his work.